Welcome to Joy Tales at Little Step Stories, Episode 4, The Wild Elephant. In the previous story, we saw how Nanuk warned Aya about Nora. Now let's see what happens further. Nora? Who is Nora? Asked Aya. Nora is a leopard, but she is no ordinary one. She is powerful, replied Nanuk. Oh, and you said the peak where we will find the herbs is her home? Aya tried to gain some clarity. Yes, replied Nanuk. So, if you ask me, I will say it is not a good idea at all to invade in Nora's place. No one yet has been able to defeat Nora, added Nanuk. But we have to go. I need the herbs for Mumba, Aya asserted. Aya was worried about Nora, but somewhere she felt confident. She knew she could use her superpower to defeat Nora. Also, she felt that the Earth Goddess was watching her, and that made her feel safe and confident. Listen, Nanuk, I don't want you to come along if you don't want to. I mean, there is no compulsion. Just guide me and I will go there alone, said Aya. Aya did not want Nanuk to fall in any danger because of her. It is okay, I understand that you will not go without the herbs and I don't want to leave you alone, said Nanuk. Are you sure? Asked Aya. I am sure. That's what friends are for, to be there for each other, replied Nanuk. Thank you, friend, Aya said with a smile. After walking for a long time, Aya and Nanuk decided to sleep for a while. While Nanuk fell asleep, Aya was still awake. She heard an elephant trumpet. It reminded her of Coco. I miss Coco. Let me go and see this elephant. Sounds like he is nearby. Aya talked to herself. She stood up and looked around, but could not see the elephant. She could only hear him. She looked at Nanuk, who was deep asleep. Then she walked towards the sound. A little away, she noticed him. A few steps away from her, she saw an elephant. The elephant was trumpeting loudly. I must go find out what's wrong. Looks like he is angry, maybe hurt. Let me go help him, Aya thought. When Aya went close to the elephant, he retracted backwards. Aya kept walking. She wanted to befriend him. When Aya reached too close, the elephant felt threatened and tried to attack Aya. He pushed Aya and tried to crush her under his feet. Aya was shocked. She had never seen any elephant so violent in her jungle. Aya started running, and the elephant started chasing her. Aya hid behind a tree, but the elephant broke the tree trunk and the tree fell apart. He lifted Aya in his trunk and threw her off. Aya fell on the broken tree. The leaves cushioned her fall. She regained her senses and hid under the leaves. The elephant was still there, aggressive and violent. Trumpet commenting even loudly now. All this hustle bustle had woken up Nanuk. He came running to the scene. Aya could see Nanuk coming towards her and the elephant running towards Nanuk. She knew the elephant was violent and could hurt Nanuk badly. It is time. I don't want to hurt the elephant, but I have to use the wind power to save Nanuk, Aya thought. She stood up and focused her energies on the wind and said, "May a strong wind current appear between Nanuk and the elephant, the force of which stops this violent elephant from hurting Nanuk." A strong cyclonic wind current emerged between them. Both the elephant and Nanuk saw this and stopped in their places. The swirl of wind mixed up the leaves, making it look like a green tornado. The muddy air pricked their eyes, including Aya. The elephant felt scared and ran away. "Are you okay?" Aya asked Nanuk. "Yes!" shouted Nanuk from across the leafy tornado. Aya closed her eyes and rotated her hands such that she was holding the winds in her arms and gently pushed the winds downwards. The winds calmed down. Nanuk was flabbergasted. He could not think of words and stood steady, looking at Aya as if he had seen some alien magic.